Wisconsin's top high school football programs has a new head coach. West De Pere made headlines last week by hiring former NFL quarterback Chris Greisen. Sports director Brendan Kennard caught up with the new coach. Brendan's live now. Brendan?
Yeah, John, after hanging up his playing cleats in 2011, Greisen has spent most of the last decade as an assistant coach at local high schools around the area, including the last 4 with Freedom. And now the Sturgeon Bay native will get a chance to lead his own program. When the West De Pere job opened up back in January, Greisen said he wasn't even 100% sure he wanted it at first. He threw his hat in the ring just to see what would happen, and after talking with school leaders, wound up walking away very impressed with the program. He says the past success of West De Pere's program was a big selling point as well. The Phantoms went 107-16 over the past decade, including state titles in 2010 and 11.
You knew the support was there, plus they had the tradition and the culture of winning and the kids willing to work, to do great things on the field. So to me, the more I dug into it and the more I talked to different people and met with the administration, the more it made me want it and thought it would be a perfect spot for me. And then they had a math position.
So what's Greisen's philosophy as a former pro quarterback? How does he feel about leading West De Pere into a new conference, a tougher conference in the FRCC? You can see more of that conversation coming up tonight on NBC 26 at 10. New today, former Badgers linebacker Zach Baun tested positive for a diluted urine sample at the NFL Combine back in February. According to ESPN, Baun has told NFL teams the reason for that positive test is because he drank too much water in an effort to keep his weight up ahead of the Combine. Now, here's the interesting aspect here. Baun is actually a beneficiary of the NFL's new collective bargaining agreement. Under the old CBA, this would have counted as his first positive drug test, but under the new rules, which were approved by the owners and the players last month, this does not count as a positive drug test, and because of that, it's not expected to hurt Baun's draft stock. He's expected by most to be a late first or early second round pick in the draft next week. Stick with us. We'll be right back with a final check on your forecast.